What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. Shout out to all the saints, the ain'ts, and the in-betweens. If you don't know what I mean by that, go back a couple of days worth of videos. Amen. Hey, it is Wednesday. Checking my mental calendar. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's August 30th, and it is 3:10 in the a.m. I've been doing this for a minute, and I am just getting into my readings. And if you follow me, you know my first reading for the day is just for today, and it's entitled "Doing Good, Feeling Good." And as you notice, I don't have my optical support. I have them on me, but you know, every so often I like to exercise the Ohos. That's eyes, y'all. And as you can see, the luggage under my eyes is starting to dissipate. Yeah, I had some puffiness, allergies and whatnot. Yeah. Let's give these eyeballs a test run, shall we? It says, we examine our actions, reactions, and motives. We often find that we've been doing better than we've been feeling. I like the part, examining your actions, reactions, and motives. The actions speak of the heart. Your reactions speak of the heart. And your motives speak of the heart. None of this stuff has to be articulated out loud in order for you to show who you are. I am one of those people. I don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse that shows up and tells who I am. You know, for those of you who've encountered me, say encountered, some of you know me and my temper, my definitive sense of justice and fair play, my definitive sense of social justice. I display all that. I don't hide who I am. And I know that one of the things that stands true for me is that I am loyal. And sometimes to a fault. If there is such a thing, I want to put that on there too. If there is such a thing. If I love you, I love you. There's no degrees. You know. There's no, I'm going to withhold love. If I love you, I'm going to show up for you. Whether I'm mad at you or not, you know, because I don't know how to fake and half do anything. There's always room for improvement. You know, some people just stop at just good enough. I'm not that one. Wow, this first sentence, this is my first time reading it, you know. Sometimes I come in on a cold run. This first sentence. The way we treat others often reveal our state of being. Sit with that for a minute. And I'm posing the question, do you have the guts, the intestinal fortitude, the ganas to show your true state of being? Or is everything a lie, a cover-up, a conspiracy theory? It says, when we are at peace, we're most likely to treat others with respect and compassion. But for some of us, that's a show. You know, all that goes out the window when we're under pressure. You know, we want people to think good of us, to speak well of us. But, that facade is tenuous at best when it's built on a faulty foundation. Amen. When the cornerstone is not set, and we know the chief cornerstone, amen. However, when we're feeling off center, we're likely to respond to others with intolerance and impatience, anger. I want to say, handing them the baggage of our entire lives. When we're upset and off center, people become our concierge for all the baggage we've been carrying. Amen. It says, when we take regular inventory, we'll probably notice a pattern. See, most of us are in the habit of taking regular inventory for whoever upsets us or whoever is close enough to upset us. We run their inventory on a regular basis. They're this, they're that, they're the other, and I'm the good one. We don't think about that, No, I don't do that. Yes, you do. It says we treat others badly when we feel bad about ourselves. When something is going on and we can't articulate it, we usually project it on other people. This is true for everybody. This is just not unique for you. It says, what might not be revealed in an inventory, however, is the other side of the coin. When we treat others well, we feel good about ourselves. That is, unless you've mastered that facade. Some people are good at putting up that front for a long time. But when it comes down, my God. It says when we add this positive truth to the negative facts we find about ourselves in our inventory, we begin to behave differently. In other words, when we see what we're capable of doing, here's two distinct patterns that people choose, or two distinct paths. One, and hopefully you choose the first one. You seek forgiveness and you seek to make amends. Or two, you do it geographic so you don't have to deal with. See that pattern of avoidance. And again, some of us are masters of that. We don't talk about it. It didn't happen. Yeah. We don't speak on it. Oh, I don't want to give it energy. You never dealt with it, so how is it going to have energy? It's that elephant. That elephant in the room. And some of us have elephant burial grounds. It says when we feel badly, we can pause to pray for guidance and strength. Then we make a decision to treat those around us with kindness, gentleness, and the same concern we like to be shown. True. That's what, if you're willing to make amends, if you have the heart to make amends. But I'm going to tell you what people do. People who are outside of Christ, this is what they do. They seek to make amends, and they go along smoothly for a while. And the minute that person or that thing happens again, because it will, because you've avoided it. See, we forget that if you don't address something, you keep repeating it until you get the lesson. See, we hear me good. See, when we avoid it and it happens again, then that's that aha moment where you throw down the card like you're playing a game of spades. Bam. Remember that time. And you hold people accountable for the thing that you said you forgave them for the thing you didn't address, for the thing that you ignored and went along cool swimmingly until the next time. And most of us, let me also put this caveat on there, and most of us blame the person for the repeated pattern of behavior. One, you never addressed it, and two, you lied about forgiving them. Who's at fault? You know, if the behavior bothered you, you should have addressed it. You should have prayed about it with the person in hopes of correcting it. See, most of us don't want to address the person because we don't want to be held accountable for the things that we do. Did you hear me? I didn't say they don't want to be held accountable. I said we don't want to be held accountable, so we ignore things. See, we always want to make our stuff about the other person. We never ask, why am I responding to this? Why is it triggering for me? And bottom line is, they're mirroring something in you. I'm going to keep this 100, y'all. It says, a decision to be kind may nurture and sustain the happiness and peace of mind we all wish for. And the joy we inspire may lift the spirits of those around us, in turn fostering our own spiritual well-being. Amen to that. Allow God in your space. You see, most of us, we're so busy maintaining that facade. I don't want people in my business. I don't want people to know this. I don't want people to know that and the other. That we've allowed the enemy to isolate us. We've allowed the enemy to tell us that we don't need any help. We allow the enemy to tell us that we don't need any support. And if anybody is brave enough to dare step into that space of love, kindness, and support, you blame them because you can't deal with what you're going through. And something must be wrong with them because they're present for you. So in essence, we undermine our own happiness based on our mental and emotional prisons that the enemy has built for us. You know, it's a prison of I'll show you, I'll get me.